Welcome back to Bomb Rush Cyberfunk, everyone. This is Part 4, Part 2, I guess. Chapter 4, Part 2. Today I've got Insetic.
Hello there.
And Zindictive.
Sup, lads?
And we're finally going to finish up the mall level. DOT EXE is in here. And this is all new area, so you're going to see some cool stuff. You're going to see some story stuff. And I'm just going to kind of show you around.
Yeah,
what do you think? I think this level is fucking massive.
It is, and I also think it's a very fishy level.
Yeah, I like they use the fish here as grind lines, so you can grind along the spine of the fish. And then I also like, you'll see stuff like that in the dreams as well. And when we get to the dream at the end of this level, you'll see they've used the fish.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot of slappers.
Oh, yeah. And actually, the line is a little unconventional here. By the way, notice that these, I don't know what angle, those 135-degree angles count as hard corners. So on each floor, there's a rail that goes all the way around, which means that your combo lines can get huge. So instead of going upstairs here, you want to go this way and then jump to the fish. Over here.
Okay, yeah.
It's a little bit tricky.
I've been looking to see how this roller coaster plays out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting. They do this as an art. They do these art piece fish. But yeah, you end up back on the same floor, and you end up kind of behind where you were. So you go through the same line again.
Huh.
And notice above us, there's a red rail. You can be upside down on that rail as well. There's an unlockable on that. I'll show you later.
Damn, that's a lot going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a cool level. This is probably my favorite level. Well, I say that I think about every level.
Yeah, I mean, kind of when seeing the first part of this level, I sort of thought of that little bazaar area in Versum Heights, Versum Hill, and
Versum Hill, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, yeah, sort of the same sort of aesthetic color scheme, but now they've got a lot of nice, just stopping to do some graffiti.
Yeah, and then I
just
go
back
back to yeah. I mean, I was like, I'm gonna forget to do that, so I better I better come back.
Kind of a sort of green and red color scheme.
Yeah. And notice these billboards also, these are wall ride billboards, right? So on both sides of it, there's a wall ride. So you can get an extra multiplier on those. So, hit every hard corner. And, if you were trying to go for a big multiplier, a big combo, And there you go. That's all 11.
That's a hell of a line.
Yeah. And also notice these storefronts, some of them are, I don't know, I decided to start styling a little bit, and then I was like, wait a minute, I should probably go get that thing. But some of these storefronts are closed with, the metal gate down, and then some of them are cracked slightly, and you can slide underneath, and there's sometimes secrets in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can kind of see it.
That store that you were nearby had the gate in front of it.
Right, they're closed or whatever.
Okay. I couldn't see if you
I don't think there's anything in that
one,
but yeah. And then, for some reason, Trice is telling us about boost tricks. It's
okay.
I don't know, over time, the Messages app will have, basically the full instruction manual for the game, but it's weird that they tell us so late. I guess they're just wanting to spread it out.
Yeah,
this would be something that I would imagine a text would be useful about. He says there's a bicycle garage down there, and we've not used the bicycle garages so far in this game. But basically, that's another thing bikes have different than skates and skateboarding. If you're on a bike and you go to a bicycle garage and you just stand there for a second, the garage will open. Sometimes it'll just be a little unlockable. I think over here it's an unlockable bike skin. But sometimes it'll actually have another path through the level that only opens if you're on a bike.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's true of a later level.
I noticed.
I know.
at the start of the previous episode, like while you were chilling in the Bomb Rush headquarters, HQ or whatever, Trice said, hey, here's a shortcut to like Brink Terminal.
Yeah.
So yeah, like shortcuts, you know, between the areas, within the areas. It was kind of odd that he notified you of that pretty much right before you unlocked the taxi, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, like, you don't have to unlock the taxi, that's optional, and of course, I swear to God, it's not that the quarter pipes are jank in this game, I'm just bad at them.
I mean,
I don't know how to describe it, like, I'm just bad at the quarter pipes in this game. It's not the game's fault. I can always tell what I did wrong, and I don't feel bad about it. I'm just like, oh, I need to improve my timing. You know? Like, it's just like, that was fair. I didn't do that right, that was fair.
I love how much we're able to compare this versus any of the random early 2000s jank extreme sports games that I played, where it's like, I do something and it just looks bad, and I'm like, yeah, and I felt pretty bad about that.
Looks bad, feels bad, is bad. Like, no, this game genuinely is really good. It's well designed. I just need to get used to it.
I think,
and I beefed that again.
I think with the quarter pipe thing, it was because, you know, it shifted to have the camera be above you, where the whole point of getting over to that graffiti was you had to be, you know, vertically in line with it, and so the camera kind of taking away, you know, your spatial understanding of how high up you were. Like, if the camera was more horizontal, I think that would.
By the way, Zin, this is the earlier area that I would have been totally happy if this alone had been the mall.
Yeah.
Because it's big enough that I would have been fine with it, but
there's a whole second half.
Yeah, this is just the opening area of the mall.
And to be honest, like this is definitely one of those rare moments in games with extreme sports games where the largest shit levels doesn't equal a bad game.
Yeah.
Because usually it does.
Usually large means there's nothing to do, and this is like the thing is, I think they use the space well, right? Like, this is kind of a dense area, while the other one is. Overall not dense, but the level itself has a big open space on the ground in the middle, and it's like no man's land, but it's not completely empty. It's, you know, there's still a little bit to do in between.
Yeah, that
By
was
the way,
genuinely.
This is one thing. When you come through here, that red pad over here, you'll notice when I slide on it, I can slide for free, right? Because it's one of these kinds of little roads or whatever. It doesn't cost me any of my combo time. So I think they put that there in order to get you to the action a little quicker, because you come out that door, and then instead of like walking all the way over to the rails or whatever, instead you get a chance to kind of goof around and slide over there.
You know, in the Denver airport terminals, they've got those kind of mechanical walkways down the middle.
You're right.
And I tried to do the same thing. And let me just say that airport security was not too happy with me.
Yeah, I'm sure. Sliding. Yeah,
just knocking people down left and right.
I don't know if they're planning on doing any DLC, but you'll notice if I stand here, nothing. It changes from red to white. If you put on the bike, then it changes to green.
Okay, that's actually pretty cool. And hey, free bike.
And it makes... Yeah, that's actually my favorite bike skin. The Oyo.
Oyo?
It makes sense, too, because this is New Amsterdam, right? And, like, Amsterdam is a city that loves its bikes. I mean, Europe is way more bike-friendly than the US, but even relative to other places in Europe, Amsterdam loves its bikes, so...
Okay. And I was wondering how you'd get to the graffiti on the different fish.
There's one fish that has graffiti on both sides, and when I played this on my first file, I kind of janked my way into, like, graffitiing one and then boosting back onto the fish real quick, and then graffitiing the other one, but I couldn't make it happen on this save file, so I just went up fell, spray painted, fell all the way down, and then went back all the way up. It was kind of a whole thing.
I think.
Also, I like that they put a tree here to give you a way up on this side if you want to.
Yeah,
or you can go all the way around to the stairs.
I think what makes these really large levels work is that there are like a bunch of shortcuts or just things to get started in any real area. I mean,
Yeah.
I think comparing to, the last game that I played for my channel, Toxic Grind, replayed, there were some massive levels in there with truly just dead space. And, you had to maybe go to the corner of a level to get up to the second floor, and that was the one way to do it. Whereas here, there's escalators at basically all of the, cardinal directions, and then of course you could just use the mechanics of the game to start doing using like a tree shortcut or wall riding or making your own way up again.
Yeah, pretty much. And to be fair, like when it comes to Toxic Grind and such, the main issue is just the fact that they make those big levels based solely on the goals. They don't really think about the level design itself. This game actually thinks about the level design for the most part. It actually anticipates many of the things that players would do, and it's generally fun to actually explore around.
Yeah, it's like they made the game for you to just ride around first, and then they were like, okay, with this in mind, where can we put tags? Okay, let's put tags in these interesting spots. And then they probably adjust level design a little bit to be like, oh, we want to have like a big billboard here so that you can put a tag there or whatever.
You're showing off doing all the bike tricks while you have the phone in one hand and the graffiti
because
in the other.
You pull your phone out with your left hand and the can with the right, so if you're holding the phone and then you hold the graffiti button, you can do your bike tricks freely. It doesn't restrict you at all. And so it's like you're just manipulating the bike with your legs.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I think, again, to get back to kind of the level design for a second, it sort of reminds me of, when the Tony Hawk series, had got into like the underground games where there were so many different ways of, traveling or such, or even just using the intended mechanics. I mean, like wall riding up buildings and, jumping up to higher floors and such. Like I'm thinking of like New Orleans, where there's just so many ways to get around the level that, once again, it's not just, it's a street with buildings in it and I have to ride all the way to one side to get to like the, the way to actually get up there. It's you make your own line, using all of the intended game mechanics and such.
Yeah, exactly.
Bubbles.
Yeah.
Got that thick candy.
Yeah. That's a cool graffiti. I hadn't seen that the first time I played. Also, I think I just saw a visual glitch. I think the windows at the top, the skylights, were showing through the grate. Like we were seeing it over the grate. That might be something like a small visual glitch for them to fix.
Well, apparently they've been updating the game
around.
a lot, so...
Yeah. They're still updating things, so... Oh, one thing I was going to say was, I don't know if they're going to do a DLC for this game. I kind of hope they do. If they do, or a sequel, I guess. They could do a sequel. I would love to see their take on an airport level. Because, like a mall level is a pretty classic extreme sports environment for you to do a level. I would love to see what they do with an airport, because airports have become a classic extreme sports thing. I would,
Yeah, very much.
As sort of an homage. Because obviously, Tony Hawk was an inspiration for this game, as was Jet Set Radio and, all the rest of the greats. Boom. Autumn. An autumn outfit for someone. If you don't unlock if you haven't unlocked the character yet, it'll just tell you question mark. I think that's probably vinyl when we unlock vinyl.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think they've kept the unlockables pretty close to the, main unlockable person of the area. Right. Like, this isn't going to be someone that you only find, like, 4 areas beyond.
Right, yeah.
Pretty much.
And also...
They try to, fit lots of little stuff everywhere.
Yeah, and so also I'll mention that though I haven't played, like, Jet Set Radio Future, I have seen through it. And so, yeah, again, comparing, like, the levels, like, Jet Set Radio Future had a lot of, outdoorsy kind of plaza or not square, but outdoorsy sort of main environments. Sure, it had some indoors ones, but not
it was mostly outdoor. Yeah.
Yeah, but not to where it was like, okay, this is gonna be the airport, this is gonna be the da-da-da. So it would be a unique direction for this game to have more things kind of like that.
Oh, very much.
I would be very interested in that. And I mean, really, what I should be doing if I want to keep these video times like down is I should just be racing to the characters who I need to beat. But I do want to show off just the vibe of the game, because part of the vibe of the game is that you load it up and you're like, I'm gonna do the story, and then you look at it and you're like 15 hours into the game because you just enjoyed riding around, building a combo line. You don't feel like, like if this combo line ended here at 19, I'd be like, well, I got it at 19. I don't feel like, oh no, I should have done more, because like the game's just about like, make your own fun, have a good time, do your tricks.
Yeah.
Chill.
The vibe.
Yeah. Big vibes.
You're vibing. There's a graffiti, or no, not a graffiti. It's, I think, a music unlock in this area. You'll see it on the right, floating in the air. Somewhere over here. Yeah, it's right over there, floating in the air. You can't jump to that without the turret. So you have to get a certain amount of heat for the turret to come out, and then you can get that music CD. So I'm remembering that it's there, and when we get heat later in the level, I'll go back for it. But yeah, I think I got basically all the graffiti around here. Making sure I grab this taxi again. Because it sucks when you're like, okay, I'm finally going to take the taxi to this place, and then you look and you haven't unlocked the taxi stand. But yeah, this is the leader of the gang. He's 8-Ball.
A bomb rush big shot,
Just chilling here.
Yeah. But he's going for a score of 100,000 for 4 hours now.
Bro.
Look at this dude. 95, 96, 97, 98.
And...
Damn it!
Into the
Bro,
fish.
just do an air trick.
Yeah, straight up, you're not doing anything, man. Watch this. I got 90 seconds to get 100,000 points. Let's see if I can do it.
This guy gets 4 hours, you get 90 seconds. That's fair.
Yeah, well,
Even the
We
leader
can
is
bomb
like,
rush this easily.
even the leader's like, man, my dudes suck.
yeah. He's like, why don't you download better tricks?
Yeah.
You guys are cyberheads. They're done. Less than 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Less than 4 hours, sorry. Maybe that's the time conversion. My 90 seconds is 4 hours in...
Right, they're working off like bytes
leaving
or
his graffiti.
whatever.
Yeah. It's metric time or something, I don't know.
Yeah. It's like how
really
here in
like-
the Northern Hemisphere, like, we go like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but for like Zindictive down there, they go like backwards. They go like Monday, Sunday, Saturday.
Yeah.
100%.
I think that's true, right?
Yeah.
Because the Earth's spinning the other way for you guys.
Yes, it's definitely spinning the opposite direction from us. That's how
For
the
you
planet
guys,
works.
for you guys, yeah.
That,
Earth
that
is
is
spinning.
that is how science has figured us out. We spin
How
backwards.
crazy, how fucking wild would it be if the Earth spun like that, and then like at the equator, it was just two grinding half spheres. You know?
Considering the planet is already put together, that would mean that the planet is like twisting constantly, and the
constantly
middle of it is
twisting in
just
space.
a fucking mess.
Yeah, there's like half bridges all the way around the equator, and you have to wait till the bridges line up
Yeah.
to like quickly run across.
This guy's saying that everyone .exe could do a 50 trick combo, yet that one guy couldn't get 100,000 points.
Yeah, that's a plot hole.
No, but also that made me think, like, I finally actually like saw a Rubik's Cube out in the wild that was, unfinished. And I tried it, and I guess I don't know the optimal strategies, but I was like, let me try to at least get like as much of a certain color on a face as possible, and that should get me there. But I couldn't finish it. I was trying, and it was actually like the most I got to was like 7 out of 9 squares on a face was one color, but I could never like finish it. I thought it was one of those things where you just kind of played around and eventually you just start lining it up and you get it, but
nah. The way a Rubik's Cube is built, you kind of have to learn all the algorithms for moving like a particular square to a particular spot that you want. It's not gonna.
Yeah, so I lost to a Rubik's Cube.
I mean, that's not that shameful. That's not,
Yeah.
I forgot while I was doing this what the guy wanted me to do.
I mean, 100 tricks is actually kind of hard.
I couldn't remember whether. Well, yeah, kind of. I mean, when you see the people on YouTube who do like 1,000 trick combos,
yeah,
it's like,
compared to 100,000 points.
You want to see me do something shameful? Watch this. Okay, so I'm like, okay, I'm at 45. Okay, 46. I'm probably good. Let me get 47. Nope.
Oh.
I missed it. I missed the corner. I could have gotten a 47 multiplier, and I got the 46, and I stopped.
The dude hit you with an IRL LOL.
Yeah.
That's what you deserve for missing the 47.
Hey, but you got 1,047,000.
That's true.
That's true.
1.47 million.
You managed to please me in some way.
Yeah.
Yes. Not all the way, but some way.
Some small way.
I will allow you to continue.
Yeah. By the way, I like this is an Evil Skater design, second sight, and I like that the pattern that you draw for it. It's got like a devil motif.
Yeah.
The pattern that you draw to do second sight is actually a satanic 6-point star. Satanic star. You do like it's like, the Star of David is 2 triangles, but if you were to link the 2 triangles together, it becomes a satanic star.
Yeah, I saw that.
Neat little, I don't know if that's intentional, but I think it is. It seems intentional.
Probably is.
Yeah. Where am I going now?
You end up lost.
I forgot where I was going.
Yeah,
Oh, right, I was gonna go change characters.
The vibe was taking you so much, you ended up brain dead.
Yeah. That happens. So this thing lands over here, and then it's in the cutscene when I'm changing characters.
Nice. Totally intentional.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not even dancing with you either. That's shameful.
Oh, that would have been great. Just a little moving around a little bit. I'm trying to decide, I guess. I wanted to... Yeah, there we go. I wanted to make sure that during this playthrough we saw a little coverage of every character I unlocked. And I wasn't sure who I was going to be, and I guess I didn't want to be Trice? I don't know. It would have looked weird if I had cut it together like red came up when I picked Trice, so I just...
Oh, yeah, those are the little things.
Yeah. That would have bothered me, so... Yeah.
Nice.
I also like that he ends up by going, shit! I don't know why he says that, but...
Just slaps the stick right onto that sign and went, go, shit!
Yeah. By the way, this is still not... Connor still has not seen the entire mall level. There is still more level. It's just not like a shitload more. It's not like another big area like this.
Yeah, it's not a shitload, it's a shitload!
Yeah, there's a couple small hallways that connect different areas, and then I think there's like another... Well, no, there is one other small area. So this level has a medium area for you to trick on, and a large area, and a small area.
I'm still impressed by in Versum Hill, you could, get up onto the overhead train tracks and go into the train depot. That was still like... Whoa, that's sick, so...
Hi. Sorry if you guys can hear my cat. He just came in to see what's up. I also really appreciate that if you fuck it up, they'll just move you back. It's just fade to black, fade back in.
Oh,
yeah, that's
we don't hear him go like, you fucking suck. Like, you know, it's just like, okay, you just...
Yeah, we don't hear him go, shit!
Yeah.
That'll be an appropriate
I don't
time
know.
to say it.
It's a good thing for... I mean, I don't know why you said shit when you finish the trick. Finish dancing.
Where'd they get this extra long bacon at the extra long bacon store?
Yeah. Man. They show us a new line and give us a new, look at this one. I love this, this sticker. This good
Okay, yeah.
Looks like,
That really
like a
zoomed
campaign
in.
stop.
See, that's
Yeah.
why I was surprised that it was the main .exe guy that you could, like, talk to first, because... Soft lock.
Gameplay.
Yeah, because normally, you know, so far it's been like you have to talk to, you know, a few goons and do their challenges.
Yeah, and it's like, the game doesn't really draw attention to the fact that he's the main dude, because, like, he's the head of the gang, and that's why, like, some of their, like, some of their tags feature, like, an 8-ball, because he's the head of their gang. But, like, he's I don't know, he doesn't make much of a presence on his own. You know, Flesh Prince is the leader of the Franks, and, you know, DJ Cyber's the leader of Futurism. So, I don't know why he doesn't get much of a specific thing, but it's cool. It's not like he's an important character. He's not like a super important character anyway.
Nah.
Yeah, and I'm hoping that by the time the bonus video comes out, or by the time I record the bonus video, I'll have a little bit of time to recolor one of these dudes to be like in a green sweater and like jeans, and then I can just make him my avatar.
Ass.
Ass.
We're back.
Yeah.
We're back in the ass.
Okay.
Yeah. By the way, when you're editing, if you speed up this song, it sounds ridiculous. He goes ass.
Return of Nightcore.
Yeah.
Oh man. No.
So this one's not hard, but if you're failing at it, you might find so it's not just ride this conveyor belt or whatever the whole way. You specifically have to pick up all the boost charges, including the ones that are off the trail.
Oh.
So if you don't get those ones, even if you get to the end here, you'll just fail and you won't know why.
That's
Yeah.
really well explained.
Yeah. I mean, he specifically says, get all the boost charges.
So how about you
So boost on out of our turf.
Now
You're
that
telling me that ship ain't the boost charge?
Well-
was Hallways Country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was always. So now, throughout the game, whenever you see cops, they will have guns. And they will shoot you.
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
There
you're
will
at
still
level
be
4
cops
heat
with...
now.
And that means level 1 heat cops will have guns.
Oh.
Yeah. Because level 4 heat means
Oh my
something
God,
else that
are
you're about
you?
to see.
Gonna be okay.
I'll be fine. But the
Only a
I'm
flesh wound.
specifically, I'm leaving these guys for a minute to get this thing because I really like this graffiti, if I can get it. But I like this graffiti, so I wanted to make sure I get it. And there's also that music CD up on the roof, or not roof, but on the top floor.
Yeah.
That you need the turret for. So I think I'm gonna go grab that as well.
I thought for a split second it was one of those things where you had to get like gunned down or to 1 HP and then something would happen.
Nah, the game doesn't make you take damage like that.
See, because like with the snipers, they give you the cones of where they're aiming and you can get out of the way, but here it's just like...
Bam! They just shoot you.
It's just like, if you're close enough, they're gonna hit you, yeah.
They ain't fucking around.
Yeah.
I really like that graffiti.
Yeah, I like it too.
They're not fucking around. There are sections of the game, specifically this, and then like a couple other story points where they'll drop you with a bunch of cops, and then you have to beat them up. They won't spawn more, you just have to beat all of them. So like, when we were unlocking the taxi earlier, those guys wouldn't leave you alone, you have to beat them up.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, it does give you a chance to kind of go around the level a little bit and
I kind of thought you
collect
had to
stuff
run
without
from these guys.
Nope. I mean, the doors are closed. If you try to run, there's nothing you can do. So you just gotta kind of kick the shit out of them. If you don't pop them into the air to graffiti them like this, they take 7 hits to
that's fun.
to beat. And then something crazy happens. One dude, and they're sending a walking tank after us.
They sent in the Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Yeah.
Gear.
A nuke launcher. Yeah.
Jesus Christ,
Oh
he's
my
shooting. he gunning. He fucking gunning.
Yeah.
He'll shoot you.
He got
can see
massive
the,
Those
arms.
things need to cool down.
Okay.
And you need to grind the, obviously you need to grind the yellow lines.
Yeah, I saw that, you know, and I was like, okay, you know, highlighting the point, but it was still
so
like
it's not.
then he
it's
started
pretty
shooting
intimidating.
You, and I was like,
Yeah, and he has several different attacks. So he has the fist slam. He has, I grinded the wrong way.
Good job.
He has the fist slam. He has this missile attack where he launches a bunch of oh no, that's the gun attack. A stomp. He'll fire with his head cannon.
Here we go, the missiles.
Yeah.
That's his
This
cannon.
is pretty
actually,
easy to
yeah.
dodge, actually.
well, I'm glad that they cleared them all.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, notice they've timed it up so the animation for you to get back up from that attack is long enough that you can't get him if you get hit by that attack. But if you get high enough, like on the environment objects, you can just ride his arm no matter what phase he's in.
Of course,
So
we're
now
not
he's
done
cooling
yet.
down on top, but we still have to get his head.
Oh, and
There we
did he
go.
just launch out like cluster bombs?
I don't know what that move was, but he leaned forward, and there we go. 3 hits,
Nice.
and he's dead. And now, after this, if you get to level 4 heat, they'll drop these dudes in wherever you are.
Oh,
They just become regular enemies.
Interesting. Because that worked because it was a huge, you know, open environment area.
Yeah. You can get these guys on, like, pretty tight areas.
oh, jeez.
Yeah. Which, most of the time, that means you should probably just run away.
Yeah.
But yeah, people are here again. Life is good. I have heat level 1. They're shooting at me.
Life is good.
You know, as usual in the fucking mall, you know, you're just chilling around skateboarding. The mall cops trying to shoot your ass.
Yeah, imagine if mall cops had guns. Jesus Christ. So I'm almost out of boost here after doing this, so I'm just gonna grab some from these vending machines.
Oh, yeah.
It's the one time in the game I used that mechanic. I just remembered there was graffiti over here, so I came back to do it. Let me check my phone.
Yeah, you probably want to do that sick satanic one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
Get
you.
that second sight going.
Yeah, you know me. Second sight. So yeah, that's a satanic start,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is cool. Okay, great. So now I have the
Normal
fucking,
turrets.
Turrets out. Yeah. So those turrets still only shoot chains. They're still very annoying, but actually I think it works well that they only shoot chains, because that means that, like, you don't have to defeat every cop you see. Did I really not go back for that music CD? Okay.
I don't think you did.
Hey, man.
Oh, this is a bathroom here. Some of them don't look like the other bathrooms. Oh, right. I think I just wanted to go back and get this graffiti that I missed before.
Get out of my way, I'm graffitiing.
Tossing that guy? Yeah. Yeah, okay.
I mean, it's
hope I go
cool.
back
You
for that
can
CD at some
slide,
point.
you know, the whole way down.
Yeah. Nah.
Nah, not that one.
I have a specific one I want to do. This is the Noisy Ninja.
Damn.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so there's shield dudes. They each occupy like a different area of the combat space, right? So like these dudes, you can just kick the shit out of. The shield dudes, you have to boost into them to do damage to them, or you can catch them in the like knock up attack that you do. Not knock up. You're not knocking up cops. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I have a question. With the shield dudes, do they also eventually get guns?
I don't think so.
Because that would be
I don't
a
remember.
bit overkill.
Yeah. The shield dudes. Well, I mean, the shield dudes are not that hard to beat anyway, because like if they're surrounded by other dudes and you do the juggle thing, you pop them up into the air. You can spray paint them like anybody else. And then then there's the. You remember when we fought Reitfeld, that lady with the jetpack? She had like a gun turret thing, or like a gunship thing. Those guys become standard enemies. Then there's the walking tanks, and there's still more to come.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the progression of the Arkham games. I think next is the Joker is going to mutate those guys, and like the big ass guys are going to be the, come out that you have to jump on their head and ram them into a wall or something.
Yeah, pretty much.
Damn. That looks sick.
Yeah, it's actually weird. Some of the early game graffiti, I think, looks kind of meh. Just doesn't really impress me that much, or not doesn't impress me. It's all better than anything I could do. But like, it's none of it. This is, by the way, the third area of the mall.
All
yeah,
right.
this is a lot smaller than the other ones, but yeah, this one's gonna bother me. But see, the more you fight them, the more they bring. Oh, right, and the sniper guys. So we got snipers, we got dudes with nightsticks, we've got dudes with guns, we got shield guys, we got turrets.
We haven't gotten the Metal Gear yet.
We haven't gotten another Metal Gear. I think they only appear after you've beaten them all. But yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, it seems like it's really stacking up already.
Yeah, but it's like they don't send like an infinite number of guys after you, and they all walk, right? So like, you're not gonna fight dudes who move at super speed and like cut you off and stuff, because they still want you to be able to get away from them if you want to.
Yeah,
because that's kind of part of the aesthetic of being a skater as well, right? Like anti-authority, but also specifically there's some fun in. I do graffiti and they're coming after me and I'm running away, and that's like part of the aesthetic of it.
Yeah.
So by the way, you'll also notice there's the gang, there's DOT EXE dancing on the stage down there. They're just having a good time.
They're just
while
chilling.
I'm being shot at in this mall.
I mean, they haven't done anything.
They're just seeing you getting shot at by snipers and all that shit, and they just dancing on your ass.
Yeah, they're just like, haha, have fun.
Lol.
Don't get killed, lol. I mean, I'm a cyberhead, they're a cyberhead. They should really, they should have some solidarity with me.
Unfortunately, they don't. Because you got a big red head and they 8 balls.
They're 8 balls in computers, and they're on CRT monitors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're stuck on analog while you're going digital.
Exactly. That's why they're pissed off at you.
Yeah. I wonder if
It's like an arcade back here.
If we got cyberheads in real life, do you think there would be like, I don't think people would vape so much as just like attach a vape module to their cyberhead.
And they're just
You can just kick the
constantly
guns out of it.
smoking, like breathing, essentially.
Yeah, like they've got an exhaust pipe out the back that's just constantly vaporing, out the back.
I
Well,
don't know.
probably not constantly. That would be maybe too much. And by the way, there are still some secrets around this area. So like, there's
Of course they are.
Yeah. Oh, you're about to see some jank camera. This is a bit of an oversight on their part.
Yeah.
Well,
That
It
happens
happens.
every time you graffiti that particular turret. But it's like, one small thing like that is not going to make me say the camera system's busted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I'm checking my phone. People are sniping me. I'm like, oh,
You know,
man,
got that
I
Omi.
gotta find a quiet spot to check my messages.
You know, just typing
Now-
on your social media while the cops are just trying to chain you down.
Getting shot, lol.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now that's the future that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just putting all your
Man.
campaign trails all over the place. Meanwhile, they're sniping you down.
This leads to another small area, but I don't go there in this level because it's entirely optional.
Okay.
I'm probably not even gonna cover it in this LP because it's not, there's some graffiti over there, or maybe an unlock or something, but it's like not super important that I cover absolutely every inch of this game. Some of this still has to be something that you notice on your own. Ass.
Ass.
I think I got everything. What am I still looking on my phone for?
Just involved in your phone
the
while
one
you're
you just
styling on them.
unlocked.
Oh, yeah. I don't like having the little notification there, like the one thing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. My wife is the exact opposite way. She'll have like 30 notifications on her phone from last week and just leave them. And it's like, it takes everything in my power to not dismiss them myself. Because like, I'll check the time on her phone and there'll just be like 100 notifications.
Don't
Yeah,
mind me,
I'm a
coppers. Just checking my
dismisser.
phone.
Guys, leave me alone. I'm on my phone.
Call my lady.
Yeah, where is this one? But these guys dancing over here, and they've got graffiti. I think I'm gonna hit that graffiti before. Yeah,
Yeah, they're Cyberfunk.
I'll hit the graffiti before I talk to them. I hope they don't mind.
You know, just messing up the style.
Yeah, just painting over your shit.
That's quite a
All
zoom
right.
in of that one guy in the graffiti.
That was like a graffiti Heathcliff or something.
Yeah, graffiti cliff.
Yeah.
That kind of sucks. I hate that.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, we're back to this area, and I didn't even mute for this because you guys know how it goes. Old
Yeah.
heads tell us BRC is at it again. You know what time it is? Crew battle.
I still like him.
Yeah, the old heads are great. I really appreciate that the old heads have their old school style, but we still get like I don't know. I like the vibe that they're just old dudes who have some advice for us, and I'm like, man, the wisdom of the ancients. I appreciate you.
They have that ancient vibe, man.
Yeah. All right, let's see if I can do it right this time. So
wise
you
soul.
gotta hit as many of these corners as you can. I mean, this is gonna be easy no matter what, right? Because
Yeah.
like this game is not that hard, and you're a competent human, and there's just a bunch of computers.
I mean, one of their guys couldn't even reach 100,000 points in like fucking 4 hours. I mean, you could be fine.
Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna be fine. But the if you want to set like a huge combo, you remember that the point of the combo system, the point of the multiplier system, is that they want you to move around the level. So if you're setting up your line, you're gonna want to do something that involves like moving to different areas of the level, rather than sticking with what's already there, right? So like if you're in this area and you've hit all these spots, even if you haven't hit every spot, it may be in your best interest to just slide between two areas and go to the other part of the mall, to get more combo. So in this case, I'm going backwards. This is all wasted time. You know, I could be getting more multipliers instead of going backtracking. There are more efficient ways to do this. That said, I'm not going for the highest score possible. I'm going for some specific numbers because I remembered that I got 46 on that other thing, and I was pissed. So I got 47. That's
there
it.
we go.
I'm done. That's all I got. And I wanted to get 147 tricks, but I only have 10 seconds. And then I was like, shit. I got another 19. Please, under 21. Please, this is close enough. Please.
Yeah, dude, you're fine.
You're fine.
I'm a benevolent guy.
Yeah.
I will not strike you down for not achieving, I don't know, perfection in all three things.
Yo.
You got the yo. It's all good.
Fuck off, DOT EXE.
You get the fuck out of here.
Looks
Now we're
like
gonna
you
get some
just
story.
blue screened your life.
Let's go! Way to go.
You what?
And here we are, in the dream world. Yeah, 8-Ball's dead.
Yeah, 8-Ball's dead, and Red just had a fucking meltdown about it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would too. That's pretty scary. Sure, they shoot at us, but their little bullets don't do basically anything.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that was just protagonist plot armor.
Yeah, maybe.
But damn,
We
what
gotta do
was
another
that?
one of these.
It was like
was
a
what?
desert area, like what you were just in.
Yeah.
And everyone was
So-
walking towards it.
It was kind of, they were all funneling towards it like it was a, I honestly, I got the vibe that they were all standing in line for the new iPhone.
Yeah, Zoomers these days.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Do they do that? I don't think Zoomers do that anymore. That
Yeah,
was the
no,
thing
they-
that millennials did when the iPhone came out.
Yeah,
and
now
new
the
versions
phone
were
plans just say they'll give you a new iPhone every year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
it
he
just
alive
costs you
here.
$100 million.
Oh, but 8-Ball is here.
Yeah. Did you get any signals? Any intel? About what? About who shot me?
No?
don't think I have that tech,
Bro, it's been like 10 seconds.
You were a cyberhead, right? Like me. Just listen to the police radio frequency. Easy. Sorry, I guess I'm still too human.
Fucking
That's
voice.
my headcanon voice for Red. Alright, well, he says he's still too human. He doesn't think he has the tech in his head to do the old radio scan thing. That's pretty weird, though. I mean, radios are pretty primitive relative to the tech they have in this game, so...
I mean, I guess it's like a setting thing. You know, you need to go into your own head to activate it
Could
or
be.
so.
Yeah.
Red just hasn't thought about that.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe we'll get some answers by the end of this video.
Ooh.
Foreshadowing.
Oh, yeah.
Shit!
Shit!
I think it's supposed to be sick, but...
Oh, yeah, that's probably what it is.
Yeah, pretty much.
I heard shit every time. I've been hearing shit since I played the game. Shit! But yeah, you're probably right. It is probably supposed to be sick.
Yeah, and I like how the fish now are, you know,
Moving and they're like...
yeah,
swimming.
like everything that was in the mall is now part of this puzzle.
Instead of doing that special trick, I should have boosted so that I got a little bit
You
further.
were styling too hard.
Yeah, I was styling too hard. That's alright. They want me to... I think I'm pretty far back, actually, but that's okay.
Not that far.
This is one thing that I wish they would do in an update. I wish they would let us come back to these Dream World levels. They're pretty cool.
Huh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because after you beat it, there's no way to come back here.
I mean, there isn't that much to really do once you traverse the entire thing.
Yeah, but I mean, like, there could be, like, a speed run,
Fair.
maybe, you know? So,
Yeah.
like, I could see somebody doing speed running here. Because
Yeah.
there's a lot of movement tech, and the people who get into the movement tech here, I mean, I'm not even doing movement tech. I'm just playing the game kind of as intended. And people can do some crazy shit in this game. And of course, there's also modding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the things, when I'm playing the game, it doesn't feel slow to me. But when I'm watching the footage back, I always feel like I could be moving a little bit faster. And then there's mods that, there's mods that make you faster, and there's also mods that increase the amount of acceleration you get from, like, boosting, and, like, increase your top speed. So I think there's probably a good balance. There's probably a good mod for me once I've finished the LP, because I want to show the game off as vanilla as possible, because the game is good vanilla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? I don't want to make it seem like the game's good with mods. This isn't a Skyrim situation.
This isn't Skater XL.
Yeah, right? It's not like this is a good foundation, but I wish they did X. I'm happy with the game they made.
Exactly.
So this is another area where the gate is closed. You have to beat up all these guys to get through, but it's not that hard. And the snipers, I really appreciate the snipers don't take multiple hits, you know, because they're snipers.
Yeah.
You know?
But, like,
The little
the police are
bitches.
in your dreams now.
Yeah, they're killing your vibe. Like,
Yeah.
literally trying to kill your vibe with guns.
Well, I'm murdering them.
From a
They're just
dream
laying there
into a
dead.
nightmare.
Smash through the glass, run on the wall, kick this dude. And you can see the snakes up there
Yeah.
from the previous area. So these areas, these dream sequences get more complicated as you proceed through the game, because you're seeing more things in the levels that can be introduced as elements into your dreams.
Yeah.
You know, and I came over here because I was like, maybe they hid something over here. They didn't.
I mean,
hide
this is
anything.
massive enough where they could have.
They could have, right? Like I was thinking, like maybe they didn't. They didn't do anything over here.
Well, if you're not allowed to come back, then it
Yeah,
would be
I
good.
wasn't thinking there would be an unlock, but I was thinking maybe there could be something. I don't know.
Like some kind of
Big old
Easter
pile
egg.
of trash in my head.
Yeah, big
And
old
then
red.
Clearing out the
happens.
trash.
All clear. Too much information, I can't handle this. Gotta turn it up to be unreachable. Buy some time for what it's worth. It's really on you to decide. You own a key to queendom. Music can make time stand still. Huh? You can say hi. Just by listening to the same tune. You can say hi. By looking into each other's eyes. You can say hi, baby, hi. Just by listening to the same tune.
Yo.
Oh, hey!
Yo, nah. Yeah. Gotcha.
Whoa!
Oh. Huh?
Oh my god.
Dun dun dun.
So he's not a cyberhead at all. And did you guys recognize the tattoo around the eye?
Yep.
That's...
Did not.
I'll tell you right now, if you didn't notice, that's Felix's head.
Okay,
Yep.
because
Yeah,
Okay.
so these are Felix's memories that he's experiencing.
So what you're telling me is that they took your head and then replaced it with Felix's and then put a helmet over it.
Yeah.
Why?
nice. Well, the police have Foe's real head and
Foe's
are
real head,
using
yeah.
it to do their whole
Power Project
Algo.
Algo. Yeah.
Damn.
There are more answers to come later. I told you the story is pretty cool.
It's definitely wild.
Yeah. They go places.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's it for Chapter 4 of BRC. Come back for Chapter 5, and we'll see you then.